Hello.
Okay, so good afternoon. Okay, so last time, Ben, we have Unit 8A, if you remember. So now let us have Unit 8B. Wait, maybe. I will share to you the screen for this one. Sorry. Okay, so this one, Ben, we have Unit 8B for okay, so we have here. Okay, this one we are talking in the Unit 8B, so it talks about grammar. You read the text below. Do you think the twin sisters have a special connection, or are there other explanations? You give reasons for your opinions. You read about this twin sister. Wait, me, Ben. Okay. So Beth and her twin sister Harriet are convinced that they're able to share experiences and feelings without seeking or speaking to each other. Here is what Beth say. One day I was walking in town with Harriet. She told me that her right knee, but I didn't know why. She said she hadn't twisted it or anything, but told me she couldn't put any weight on it. About a minute later, I felt a sharp pain in my right ankle. Another occasion, I told Harriet that I had watched a really good video clip on the internet the day before. I said that I would send her a link to the website where I found it. I told her she must watch it. Imagine my surprise when she said she had come across the same clip at the same time. She said that after she'd finished watching it, she had thought about sending me the link. Hey, so do you think that we have special connections, or are there other explanations? You give reasons for your opinions.
Can I skip?
Okay, you read. No, Ben, you have to give me your opinion about this. Do not skip. Just try your best. This is about the twin. Do you think the twin have connection with each other?
Uh,
So you read. Just a short reading. What happened? Harriet and Beth are twins. Okay, so there are connections with each other when the right ankle is quite hurt. The other twin, the same things that she felt. And other that one about the video. So do you think there is a connections? What do you think, Ben? Do you think there is a connection?
no.
No.
Or
So
maybe.
maybe only that. Only that what? Okay? So in this topic then, if you are going to read properly, you can see that there is a connection between between Beth and Harriet. You can see them. There is something in common with them. Why in such the same occasion, they also came across with the same circumstances. Like in the example, across the same clip at the same time. So when Beth realized that she has read this link in the internet, what is in her mind is she will going to send it to her twin. And the same thing, okay, the twin also found it in the internet, the same thing. She wants to send it to her twin. So you can probably say that there is something connection. So it's just like a twin comes out in the same or live in the same womb of the mother for 9 months. So probably there is a connection. Like when one twin gets sick, the other twin gets sick. Okay, so there is a connection before like the already proven from the living testimony of twins. Okay, so that if one gets sick, the other one gets sick also. Okay, so we have here banned the reported speech. What do you mean by reported speech? We use reported speech to report what someone has said without using the exact words. Okay, like we are talking example. And I am telling you something and you will report it to your mom. So what you are doing then is reported speech. You try to report something, the conversation between us. So when we change direct speech to reported speech is also called as indirect speech. Okay? Reported speech then is also called as indirect speech. We often make the verb from go, one, tense, back. Okay, like sample. Fred works in London, said Ben. Ben said that Fred worked in London. Okay, you can see that one. Fred works in London. Ben said that Fred worked in London. Okay, so there is the word here, said. So because you try to what? You try to report that one. You try to report that one. So there is a connection. Okay. These modal verbs don't usually change in reported. Might, should, could, would, must, would, and like. Okay, so look at here. I might go to the concert. He said he might go to the concert. I'd like a coffee. She said she would like a coffee. Okay, so just like that. Okay, so there is the word said. She said. He said. And Ben said. Because you try to report what the other people said. Okay, the past perfect doesn't change in reported speech. Look at this. I have never eaten past perfect tense Chinese food. So she said she had never eaten Chinese food. She had never eaten Chinese food. She had never. Okay, the same thing said. Okay, so look at this. Okay, we have here direct speech and reported speech. Okay, I like chips. Look at here in reported speech. He said he liked past tense chips. She's working continuous with ing. He said she was working because past. Past simple, he went out. He said he had gone out. Past perfect. Okay. Present perfect, they have just arrived. Okay. Past present perfect. In the past perfect, he said they had just arrived. There is always the word said here. You can see. It only changed because we are talking past perfect. Past perfect always had. Here, present perfect, have. Okay. So past perfect here, I hadn't noticed. I hadn't noticed. She said, past perfect, the same. She hadn't Notice. So there is no difference. You don't need to change because they are different. I mean the same. Can and could. How to use. She cannot swim. He said she couldn't swim. Okay, she said. He said. Will and would. They will be here soon. He said they would be here soon. Okay, will and would. Okay, so you can see the difference, but always remember you are using said. In the reported speech, he said like because this is past. Why it becomes like, teacher? Because this is past tense. Past continuous was working. Okay, Ben, can you see that? Past perfect had gone. Okay, Ben, can you see that? Ben, very good. Okay, past perfect again. Had just arrived. Had just arrived. Okay, past perfect. She hadn't. Could, couldn't. Would. Okay? Okay, Ben? Did you understand this? Okay.
Yeah.
So let us have this way. This is, again, another example of reported speech. Okay. So verbs in subordinate clauses in the reported sentence usually change in the same way. I don't think I'll go out this evening. He said he didn't think he would go out that evening. I don't think I will go out this evening. He said he didn't think he would go out this evening. Okay. She said she was cold. We always use a personal object with tell. Okay. I told you that I would be late. They said, okay, I said that I would be late. Okay, she said she was hungry. She said she was hungry. Okay, look at this, Ben. Okay, you read the text again about the twin and study the highlighted and underlined examples. Look at the highlighted. Okay. What are the speaker's original words? Complete the table with the correct tenses of direct speech. Okay, so look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, example. Oh, you find it hardest? Okay, let us skip this one. Quite complicated then. Okay, very complicated. Match the underlined verbs in the text with rules in letter A to E. Okay, what are the speaker's original words? Oh, quite hard. This hard for you? Hard, Ben? Okay, now, Ben, let's move this. Okay, some of the example are really hard. You underline example of changes to pronouns, possessive adjective, and reference time in the text. Okay, she.
She or he.
Look at she because you are talking Harriet. Okay, her, you are talking Harriet again. What else? Ah, asa ka? Jogging ka?
Okay.
Or, okay. Okay, so you can see in here, you know already who is being referred by she and her. Okay, so do you know who are being referred to? Do you know who? Okay, she, and she. Okay, now you rewrite the sentences in reported speech. You imagine that the speakers were talking to you. Okay, you imagine that the speakers were talking to you. Okay, I'll call you when I get back this evening. This evening, said Macy. Macy said, okay, so like that.
Để con đốt một mì duy nhất luôn nè. Đốt một vị duy nhất luôn. Hay không? Gì? Đúng gì? Nè nói cái giấy. Tôi nói là rồi.
Okay.
Okay. I might disable data roaming when I go abroad next week. Yes. Okay, your answer, Max said Kelly had never had a mobile. Let us see. Max said that Kelly had never a mobile. Correct. I haven't topped up my mobile since last month. Freddy said that he haven't topped up his mobile since last month. Okay, very good. Yay. Okay, one wrong. Okay, so this one, please continue.
Nào, nha. Đó sự không biết. Rồi. Không. Nha, gửi em nó gửi 2 lần. Ê nha, nó bảo đây này, gửi em 500, gửi em 550.000 của Tường, rồi cái của anh là gửi của Tường á, không, có năm 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 mấy là tiền coi thi, không, bây giờ anh có nhận được, bây giờ anh có nhận được 202 không? Hay là nhận được 800, 852, còn cái của 802 là của cô cái, rồi lấy cái tiền nào mà anh chia cho mỗi đứa? Rồi. À, 552 đúng rồi. 502 con ra thì rồi. Không, mà nếu như mình trắng nó phải đưa trang bên kia đó, ta gửi tiền được. Em nghĩ tiền trắng tiền đề là anh phải nhập, chứ không phải không thì gửi tiền được. Đúng. Mà con phải nói thì phải để tiền, phải nói tổ trưởng biết chứ. Không, dạ em có tiền cả. Họ xử lý được. 185 đúng không? 88 mấy luôn. À, 300 tiền đề. Còn 500 mấy là chấm thì kho gì đấy. Kinh rồi mai nói gì đấy không? Bạn chưa thu được không ạ? Quên. Mai không? Rồi các bé đi chơi nha. Ai biết?
Okay.
Okay. So my mom said, I mustn't let my battery run out. My mom said that I mustn't let my battery run out. Liam saved your number to his phone book, said Sally. Sally said that Liam had saved my phone number to his phone book. Had saved. So this time next week, I will be flying to Prague. Tom said that this time next week, he would be flying to Prague. Okay, he would be. Okay. Okay, so write answers to these questions starting I went to. Your personal questions. Wait me, Ben. Your questions start with I went to.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. So each question has the answer that
Not
I went to
necessarily.
first.
No. Where did you go last summer? I went to. What are you doing this evening? Of course, you will not start with I went to here. So the first one I went to. You just think then what will be the correct start. Okay? So it is up to you, okay? I know you can do it. This personal, Ben.
So you have to answer number one.
Yes.
Okay.
Đi học cái gì? Đi học cái gì?
Dạ thì á, cô điều đây.
Địa phương đấy.
Dạ cô sợ cô biết điều đây. Từ sớm á.
Chưa hiểu em ơi.
Cái đêm 12 hẹn nhưng mà cô biết điều đây. Sợ.
Quá đi.
Dạ. Từ sớm rồi biết là biết gì vậy rồi.
Con nói trước chứ. Con nói trước chứ.
Bật quay cho con cái mày.
Ừ.
Bật quay cho con cái mày. Nóng quá.
Hả? Sao?
Okay, Ben? So where did you go last summer? I went to Da Nang. What are you doing this evening? I will go this evening, Ben. What are you doing this evening? I will go to the restaurant. Can you write with both of your hands? Maybe. Could you walk before you could talk? No. What are you going to do at the weekend? Go to my grandparents' house. Have you been to Italy? No, I haven't. What time do you usually get to school? What time do you usually go to school?
Okay. Okay.
Yes, about 6:30 in the morning and 12:30 in the afternoon. Okay. Okay. What's this? Now, so you have here the Ben. You listen to an extract from a film. What kind of film is that? You choose from the lists below which words were close. What's this? Words
Oh.
are meant. Oh, okay. You try.
Lesson 8D, exercises 2 and 3.
Captain Hunter, this is the lady I told you about. She's the one who passed on that message about the plans for invasion.
Come in. Sit down. Will you tell us your name?
I'm sorry, I cannot tell you that.
Well, I need to ask you some questions. Is that all right?
Of course.
When did you receive the message?
Yesterday morning, and another one today.
I see. Who is sending the messages?
I cannot tell you that, because I don't know.
Really? That's strange.
But I knew the messages were important, so I wanted you to see them as soon as possible.
But why? Why do you want to help us?
Enemy soldiers took my father away. I think he is dead.
I see. I'm sorry.
I'm no friend of the enemy.
That's what you want me to believe. Can I trust you?
Yes, you can. I promise.
How did you learn to speak English?
My father is English. Was English.
Really? I see.
So you see, I really am on your side.
I hope so. Will there be another message tomorrow?
I don't know. I think maybe, yes. It depends.
Sir, Colonel Smith from Military Command is on the phone. He says it's urgent.
Okay.
Okay. So Warfield, Tom Cruise or Captain Hunter envisions enemy soldiers. I rely on beside Colonel Smith from, okay, it is about war film. Okay, the story that you heard is the war film. Okay, now, you read this, Ben, the reported questions that Captain Hunter asked the woman, and listen again and write the exact words the captain used. Okay.
Lesson 8D. Exercises 2 and 3.
Captain Hunter, this is the lady I told you about. She's the one who passed on that message about the plans for invasion.
Come in. Sit down. Will you tell us your name?
I'm sorry. I cannot tell you that.
Well, I need to ask you some questions. Is that all right?
Of course.
When did you receive the message?
Yesterday morning. And another one today.
I see. Who is sending the messages?
I cannot tell you that because I don't know.
Really? That's strange.
But I knew the messages were important, so I wanted you to see them as soon as possible.
But why? Why do you want to help us?
Enemy soldiers took my father away. I think he is dead.
I see. I'm sorry.
I'm no friend of the enemy.
That's what you want me to believe. Can I trust you?
Yes, you can. I promise.
How did you learn to speak English?
My father is English. Was English.
Really? I see.
So you see, I really am on your side.
I hope so. Will there be another message tomorrow?
I don't know. I think maybe, yes. It depends.
Sir, Colonel Smith from Military Command is on the phone. He says it's urgent.
Okay.
Okay. So Captain Hunter, let us have this. Who is sending the messages? What else? Okay. Why do you want to ask? So the one written in blue are the text or the words used by the captain. Okay. So Ben, we don't have 1 minute left. Okay. So I will see you, Ben, and when? On Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So see you on Saturday, Ben.